and welcome to episode 5 of Gunning for the Top. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have 2 games. First game is against Leeds in the Premier League, and then we have a game in the FA Cup 4th round away to Everton. And a quick roundup of what's been happening since you were last with us. As you will see, we are currently 4th in the Premier League, 41 points, having played 17 games. A goal difference of 33. We are the leaders in the scoring stakes in the Premier League. We do have 2 games in hand over Liverpool, Chelsea and Manchester United, who are immediately above us. And as it currently stands, if we were to win both of those games in hand, of which I think today may be one of them, we would end up with 47 points, would be 2 points in front of Liverpool. At the top of the table, but as it is, we are still currently in the Champions League spots, so that's where we are for next season. But let's have a quick look at what's been happening while you've been away. You were last with us for Chelsea and West Ham. Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. Since then, we have beaten Aston Villa 4-0, Tottenham 3-0. We drew 1-1 with Manchester United in the Carabao Cup semi-final, which is one-legged affair in season 2020 because of the continuing situation. And we won that on penalties. I think it was 5-3 on penalties. Let's just have a quick look. 4-2 I think it was on penalties, actually, as it shows here. Can we not see that? I'm not sure we can. 4-2 on penalties, I think, is what it's telling me. So anyway, we won through on penalties, so we will be going to Wembley, and we are facing Southampton down all the way down here. Not quite sure whether it will get us. I think we're going for the Roma games, and then we will miss the Southampton. Oh, and we may have a special episode or something to pick up the Carabao Cup final. Anyway, we'll work that one out. We'll make sure, as it is a cup final, we won't miss any of the cups, especially when it gets to the cup final. So, yeah, so that was that. Mansfield in the FA Cup 3rd round, we beat 6-0. Newcastle, we then beat 6-0 again. Burnley, we've just beaten 4-1, which leaves us to today's game against Leeds at home in the Premier League. Have we met them so far? I can't recollect actually having met them so far this season. We haven't. And then we have Everton, who we haven't played either in the Premier League. So we've got them to play a couple more times yet. One there and one down here. So that should be an interesting game in itself. Quite a lot going on transfer wise as well. I'm not sure there's any signs of stuff going in or out at the moment. Matt Macy has gone out on loan to Aberdeen for £17,500. In fact, I think all these have renewed. Daniel Ogikoki has gone to Dartford for £120, and Lopez has gone to Brackley for 1,600. Nobody coming in. We have had a couple of offers turned down. We were in for Depay. Transfer centre, here we go. I don't think it's going to show us now, actually. We were in for Depay, and we were beaten to him, basically. By Milan, I think it was, and we've also been after. It's not going to show me now. We're after one other player anyway, and I'll try and find out in a minute who it is. Can we see it in here? Transfer targets, I think it is. Yeah, sorry, Wijnaldum. He's end of contract. We have got him on a transfer target, He's currently at Liverpool. Liverpool have basically said they'll let him go, and he's trying to negotiate a way out. Yeah, at the moment that's not looking very positive either. But we're also suffering from the fact that we haven't got any real monies in the coffers. We've got £2.7 million. That's all we've got in order to play with for purchasing players. So at the moment we're just running with who we've got. Bangamang is on a rest, as is Tierney, so you may not see them today, he says, as they as they show up. So we are through to the team selection, and we'll come back with the team that we've selected for this game against Leeds. And this is the team that we have selected: Leno in goal, Maitland-Niles, Gabriel, David Luiz, Bellerin in defence, Xhaka and Partey in midfield, with Nelson, Willen and Lacazette in front of them, and Edouard heads up the attack. On the bench we have Runnison, Chambers, Willock, Nikita, Holding, Elney and Pepe. So that is our team to face Leeds. We could have put Nikita on, I guess, just to sort of show Leeds what they were missing, and they didn't want to play him some time ago. Going hard on Rigo. And so to the changing room, and I think we're going to carry on where we left off last game. How important has a strong team spirit in Arsenal been to picking up form? They're happy and enjoying their football. Are you concerned that a defeat could see morale in the squad plummet? Don't really want to talk about whether or not the team can maintain something like this. No, they're very strong mentally. What is the thinking behind sudden changes tactical style during what has been a good run of form? Have we changed tactical style? Okay. How do you intend to seize the initiative against opponents who, like Arsenal, prefer to dominate possession? Who knows, that's the beauty of football. Rodrigo is one of the best dribblers in the Premier Division. Do you have a plan to stop him? I guess that's what we're about to find out. So through to the game. And they have the early highlight. Hernandez on the ball, but cut out by our players. Edouard to Bellerin. Bellerin along the line to Willen. Willen very casually runs up to it, crosses the ball in, and that's just wide from Edouard. Early days. 15 minutes gone. Bamford has picked up a knock. See if he can run it off. They have a free kick on this left side, the near side. It's crossed over, back over, but cut out by Lacazette. Bellerin inside, but Willen picks it up. Nelson now on the attack, and he's put that wide as well. A couple of wayward shots early on, and they are pretty much equaling us for XG at the moment. More direct passing. Bamford injured, he's picked up a knock. It's not looking good for him. So half time comes, not many highlights, and it's been a very even game. 4 shots we've had, none of which are on target. They've had 4 shots and 4 of which are on target, so they XG wise are actually in a better position than us. They're more likely, looking more likely to score. So I think that then calls for pointy finger. I'm not happy with your performance. You need to buck your ideas up in this second half, because we do need to be winning this game. It is one of our games in hand for sure, as we can see from the league table. So anything less than a win is capitulation at this stage. Throw in from Maitland-Niles to Willen. Willen with the cross in, but that was way too hard. I think he was looking for Edouard, but Shucker then to Thomas. Thomas, wayward. We're really not firing on all cylinders today at all. Leeds having the upper hand here. As I say, looking more likely to score. Roberts has got 3, but Leno makes the save. Against bigger sides, that would have been good night nurse. Hernandez with the corner. It's headed clear, but only as far as Harrison, and tackled by Willen, who got the tackle in and cleared. Right. Thomas Partey is tiring, so we're going to bring Elney on for him. Throw in from Bellerin to Lacazette. Bellerin with the cross in now. Oh, header from Edouard, but straight at the goalkeeper on this occasion. Bellerin with the header that cuts it out. Nearly tripped player there, and he's got round the back. And is he going to have a shot? He is, but Leno is equal to it, thankfully. And Rodrigo, they have a corner. Corner comes in, headed clear, and Willen picks up the ball for the counter attack. We're coming through to our usual time. Should introduce fresh legs, Willen and Xhaka if possible. So let's have a look here. Willen is tired. Willock coming on for him, and Xhaka also tired, and Partey already on. And it looks awfully like right, let's undo this a minute. Cancel changes, yeah, but we still want to make substitutes, so let's get Xhaka on for Willock. Now Willen is going to cause us a problem this time. Have we got Nelson can come inside, I think, can't he? So we swap them two over, and then we take Willen off for Nikita. There we go. That's the way to do it. Confirm the changes, and away we go again. And it does feel like we need a shout here. Need to fire them up, I think. Fire up. Leeds have the highlight again and are on the attack. A long ball, not really to anybody. Leno picks it up in his area, kicks the ball out, and Lacazette rounds the goalkeeper, and the referees run back to the centre circle, which suggests it's a legit goal. No fancy or problems with that. I'm not quite sure who that was. Was that Nelson with the tackle? And Lacazette just rounds the goalkeeper, and his 15th goal of the season. Another one would do very nicely, guys, if only just to make it comfortable. Nelson forward to Lacazette again. Lacazette inside to Nikita, and Nikita, and this is going to be a VAR check, which I suspect will be goal disallowed. We'll see now. Lacazette, very fractionally, but he was just marginally offside, and it was given. So we've got to be careful here we don't concede, and we have. Not looked convincing in this game at all, have we? And we've looked probably the least comfortable in a match for some foreseeable time, and Cooper got the better of us. Yeah, you can see it's crossed the line. There's the goal line technology. They have a throw in. We need to make sure we don't lose this. Nelson now on the counter attack. Out wide to Lacazette. Lacazette cuts inside. Oh, misses the target. And as you'll see, XG wise they are slightly better than us, as it turns out today. They have another throw in, and headed clear to Nelson again on the counter attack. Out to Nikita. Nikita now. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper's really kept them in it. We do have a corner. Nelson trying to get his teammates rolled up. That's cut loose. They have a free kick for probably offside, and we need to cut this out, boys. They have an overlap, and well cut out. Not quite sure who that is. Maitland-Niles, and he's headed it to Nikita. Nikita now on the counter attack. Out wide, Nikita. He's taking a shot, and the goalkeeper's equal to it. It's another corner. Nelson again with the corner coming in. It's been headed clear again. Nikita to Nelson. Nelson crosses it, and blocked attempt. And it's looking decidedly like a draw. And they still have the ball, and coming all the way back to their goalkeeper, and these are 2 points dropped, and if we lose out, a yellow card there for Calvin Phillips. In fact, I think it must have been his second, because he gets a red. Maitland-Niles now to Nelson. Nelson got tackled, but Maitland-Niles is there again. It's gone out for a throw. Not a lot of time left. I'm going to have to pull this one out of the bag. It's going to be very last minute. Nelson picks it up in the area, crosses, nobody there. They've cleared it and just put it into safety. We still have a throw in attacking position. Bellerin inside to Lacazette. Lacazette with the cross, and the goalkeeper saves it. That is game over, and a very unconvincing game from our point of view. Just managed to squeeze them on XG in the end, but it was a pretty even game all the way up, and 2 points dropped in this particular game. Thrash Arms, that performance has shown me that there's much work to be done. That wasn't good enough, I'm afraid. No excuses for not winning that sort of match. Very disappointing. Well, despite being rather open at the back, you've managed to avoid defeat. How do you reflect on that performance? Talk us through Nikita's late miss that could have seen you win the game. It was one of 100 moments throughout the match, no more, no less significant than the rest. Do you think should have been substituted today? Was it unfortunate to come up against Liam Cooper in that sort of form today? He was impressive, unfortunately for us. Well, that doesn't set us up particularly well for the FA Cup 4th round tie against Everton, which is coming up very, very quickly after that game. And I want to rest these players, which is not letting me do for some reason. There we go. Oh, because it is only 2 days away, so we're going to give them a little bit of rest. So we will go through to the Everton game, get everything set up for you, and we'll be right back. And this is the team that we've selected against Everton in the FA Cup 4th round. Leno in goal, Kozinak, Lewis, David Lewis, Holding and Bellerin in defence, Xhaka and Partey in midfield, with Saka, Willen and Edouard in front of them, and Abangamang up front. On the bench we have Runderson, Gabriel, Pepe, Lacazette, Maitland-Niles, Nelson and Nikita. So a little bit of rotation for this game, and obviously players not happy with the formation for some reason or other. I think we're sticking to the formation that we have had. So not quite sure why they're not happy with it. Not really motivated them. Bearing in mind your congested fixture list, will you consider resting any players in order to bring them out? I'm not going to reveal my plans before the match. You've sprung a few surprises with your team selection today. What's the thinking behind that? Kolzenak's lack of match fitness, how long can he last out there? You seem to be more knowledgeable of fitness than I am, so why are you asking me? He's good to go. If he encounters any setbacks, we'll adjust accordingly. Are you confident Bang will perform today? Certainly trust him. So here we are at Goodison Park. And David Luiz with the early ball forward to Saka. Saka looking for a Bangamang, didn't find him. And the ball forward to Robertson. Robertson in the penalty area and a goal. Leno beaten. Richarlison. 10 minutes gone. And this could be an episode again where we don't have a lot of fun. Try and fire them up. It's a bit early, but they probably need it. Definitely gone off the boil in this episode. Kozenak now on the outside, crosses the ball in, nobody there. Thomas, and their defender gets in the way. Bellerin now with the cross back in. Ooh, just over from Edouard. Kozenak with the throw in, long throw to Aubameyang, heads it backwards but nobody there. Xhaka, cross ball to Edouard. Edouard with the shot, wayward, very wayward, and it appears the last two games we've really been suffering with managing to hit target, as the XG has demonstrated. But Edouard has the ball now to Thomas. Thomas to Willen, Willen to Bellerin, Bellerin to Xhaka, to Aubameyang, who'd found some space in the penalty area and puts away his 20th goal of the season. Edouard to Thomas there, Thomas to Willen, Willen to Bellerin, Bellerin to Xhaka. Xhaka finds Aubameyang and away he goes. Just before half time, he was onside, looked onside. So definitely behind on the XG until we got that goal, that's for sure. And showing signs of picking up a little bit. Right. Gonna point a finger. Oh, thrash my arms. There we go. I'm far from pleased, which has motivated them, thankfully. Mind you, Everton have a corner and headed off the line by Bellerin. Good job, he was right on the far post there, or the near post as it was from the corner. A headed clearance. Right, what's happened here? We have a free kick just outside the penalty area. Willen with the free kick. Curled it, but curled it wide. Looking for the top corner. Didn't find it. Partey is one card away from suspension. Should we consider subbing him? Possibly. 60 minutes gone, maybe. Right. Let's do a change. Partey for Maitland-Niles. As it stands, we'll leave it at that for now. And grind through. We should look to introduce fresh legs. Edouard and Bellerin if possible. Alright, Edouard is tired. Willen is tired as well. Pepe on for Edouard. Willen may have to stay on. Bellerin will bring on Gabriel to replace him. Gabriel just a short time ago in one of the games, can't remember which game it was now, actually scored an own goal, passed it back to the goalkeeper, beat Leno completely hands down, which was extremely disappointing. I think it was against Manchester United actually. And Gabriel doing his defensive work nicely there. Maitland-Niles to quite sure, Xhaka I think it was, and then to a banger. But anyway, Willen now out to Pepe. Pepe with the cross in and just wide by Saka. And 89th minute, we're just going to have a demand more, just to see if we can get that extra edge out. And we only have a couple of minutes of extra time, injury time rather. Kolasinac to Xhaka. Xhaka forward to a Bangamang. Bangamang bullets it into the back of the defender. And we are in the last minute of the game, theoretically. This looks awfully like it's going to a replay. And they have another throw in, a bit further down the line. Showing us the highlight for a reason. Either they're going to score from this, or we're going to win the ball and maybe go up the other end. Xhaka with the throttled ball forward, and that is the end of the game. Oh, goes to extra time, so it gets even more interesting as it is. So through to the dressing room. I thought we'd done that last time. And so extra time commences. I think we get an extra substitute because of the extra time, and Richarlison is through again. Leno equal to it this time, but concedes the corner in doing so. James with the cross, headed out by Holding. Pepe now going to pick this up and start the counter attack. Pepe will try and cross this in, hopefully. Defender blocks it. Ball to Willen. Willen to Maitland-Niles. Xhaka to Maitland-Niles. Xhaka looking for Pepe. It's got a Bangamang in there, and a Bangamang finds the goal. 2-1. 93 minutes of extra time. Just 3 minutes in. That's his 21st of the season. And good interchange there. Eventually Xhaka looked for Pepe. Pepe just flicked it on for a Bangamang who ran into space, and he wasn't going to miss from there. So for the first time we've got our nose in front. Corner now from Pepe, headed clear, and David Luiz is going to pick that up. He's holding play up, looks for Xhaka. Xhaka back to Kolasinac, to Luiz, Saka, Xhaka, Kolasinac to Saka. Saka back to Kolasinac. Kolasinac across to Willen. Willen loses the ball to Maitland-Niles. Saka, Kolasinac, Xhaka, corner. Corner coming in. Nobody there. Willen very, very tired by the looks of it. He's coming out for this ball. I think we're going to have to substitute him in a minute. He's running along the line, but very, very tiredly. Is he going to get the cross in? He is, but only as far as the goalkeeper. Right, let's take Willen off because he looks very, very tired there, as does Saka. But I can only make one change. I think Nelson is the change. And they attack again, and through ball, and he's missed. Right, free kick. Holding now to Gabriel. Gabriel to Maitland-Niles. Xhaka out to Saka, and Saka loses the ball. I'm not sure we can do another change. We will try in a minute. Kozenak to David Luiz. David Luiz inside to Xhaka. Maitland-Niles now holding up. Xhaka out wide to Pepe. Pepe back to Maitland-Niles. Back to Pepe. Xhaka out wide to Gabriel, who's gone on the overlap. Maitland-Niles inside to Saka. Kozenak has put it away, and a 2-goal cushion, I think, probably means that we're okay now and have secured the win. It's taken a long time to get there. Saka for Nikita. No, we can't make any more. That answers the question then. Cancel that. And so a lot of work into this. Kozenak with the ball in off the post, and 3-1 up. And start extra time, second half. Looks like it's going to go through without any more highlights in the second half, and we may well have just sort of like we've seen the game out, and a good win in the end, but it took a long while to get there, a very long while to get there. And yeah, game is over already. I don't want to discuss it any further, but ultimately a win is a win. How about come back? You must be thrilled. We weren't at the races for a while, but the players showed fantastic spirit. How good was the goal from Kozenak? It was a goal. It's a good top goal. Pleased with the way Aubameyang played, and that is that. So, if you bear with me, I will come back with the draw for the next round of the FA Cup. And it took a long while for us to get there as well. Didn't think we were going to get there in the end. So here we are for the 5th round of the FA Cup, and a few teams still left in there. Let's see who we can draw. Chelsea are up first, and they will play Oxford. Rotherham versus Luton. Sheffield United versus Reading. Aston Villa versus Swindon. Arsenal I did click on it, and going to play Bournemouth. Burnley at home to Brighton. Norwich play Manchester United, and Bristol City will be at home to Nottingham Forest. So that is the draw for the 5th round of the FA Cup, and I'm not quite sure where that will leave us. We have Leeds again in the Premier League, having just played them a game which was atrocious. We play them again very, very quickly. Well, as I said, it's going to mean that we come back for the games here against Roma, and actually I don't think it's actually scheduled up in there at the moment. Let's have a look, see if we can. Tottenham Hotspur and Arsenal, that game keeps getting moved. 10th of the 2nd. Right, I think we can now go back and we should be able to see it in there. There it is, Bournemouth in there. It's before the Roma games, 5th round, and then we've got the 2 Roma games, and also the Southampton Caribou Cup final, which we'll have in a separate episode. So yeah, we're going to motor on down here. We'll motor on down to here because obviously we want the Roma games. So we'll sort it out and work out where everything's going. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed that episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click on the notifications. Keep up to date with future episodes and series as they are released. New episodes on Gunning for the Top are currently released every Tuesday and Thursday at 4:15 p.m. So why not follow me on Twitter at JustOffsideFM for all the updates on this channel and more. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.